Welcome to EzyIT Network Training Series. We are discuss Checkpoint Firewall, and today is second part of introduction. So, as earlier we have discussed in last video, what is the service, gateway, and server security policies, logs and monitor, manage and settings, command line, and what's news. So this is gateway and servers details. If you see here, these are our corporate gateway or branch gateway, remote gateway 1, remote gateway 2. This is the IP address, and this is the version of 80.10. You can manage all gateway from one locations, one MDM server. So these all details when you click on any gateway. So this is you can put name here, corporate name, IP address, IP version 4 or IP version 6. Here what you select all the details here. Network security purpose. So, or you can also select here is any color you would like, pink or any other colors here, and click on the OK button. So this is your gateway. If you check another gateway, this is other gateway. And second, you go to the security policy. This is the security policy. First we introduce how to set up a new firewall. First you install firewall, then the second create network object, and after that create nodes and put IP address inside or outside IP address, and after that create policy, source, destination, service and action. And after that you if you want to netting from inside to outside, then net configured, and then you check in logs your services is properly working or not, your policy is working. So this is your security gateway access 1.2, administrative access to gateway, steals rules. What is the steals rule? Basically this rule is to deny any. So this is for administration purpose, and here is the VPN rules, access to internal. These are the header. You can select header here. So this is showing different DMG zone, data center access, temporary. So here is an this type of policy: source address, source, destination, VPN, services, application, content, and here is the options is drop down. It's you accept, drop, ask, inform. So this is a rule. If you want to enable logs, then you enable here logs, and after that is on, install on. This is the policy, and this is the net. This is the net. If you require net, then you allow net here and click here. So this is our network address, and including so this is the general general tabs. When you want to go to the net, then you select net options. So here just click on the add, then it's your network is set. So this is the hide rule or static route. So two type is here. So first we go ahead. So what is the NAT? NAT is defined in RFC 1918. So NAT is network address translation. We are using NAT for private to public IP address. Your private address is see here, notepad. Your private address series is 10.0.0.0/8, and the second is 172.16.0.0/16, and third one is 192.168.0.0/24. So these three are your private IP address, and these private IP defined in RFC 1918, and this is purpose for three purpose here. This private IP to public IP, and second is IP conservation, because private IP is free IP address, and public IP address required for internet purpose, for web server access purpose. So here I define in next video. So private to public IP, and the type of access, if you require type of access, so we have two type of NAT. One is dynamic NAT, and second is static NAT. So when you when one server to just I show you in so dynamic NAT is just this is your internet, and this is your internal network, and this is your outside. So when traffic from internet to going the your firewall, this is your firewall. Okay, this is your firewall, and you configure here. Okay, this is your LAN and this is your WAN. So here is your private network, here is your public network. All 1 PC, 2 PC, 3 PC, or 400, 300, it's defined in public private address. So it's converted into public IP address automatically. So this is the dynamic NAT. Static NAT is one-to-one NAT. If I am talking about private NAT to private dynamic NAT, many to one public IP NAT, and many to one. So this is dynamic NAT, and static NAT is always one to one, one private, one public. So we are using private address always in your LAN infra, your internal infra, and public IP used for outside. And it's used for two types, is source NAT and destination NATs. So always dynamic NAT used for source NAT, and destination NAT used for static IP. So when your web server in your DMG environment or your internet environment, and you want to outside people access your web servers, then you here dynamic NAT, static NAT, sorry. So this is our hide behind IP address. So this is our NAT, and after this policy and geo policy, HTTP inspections, you can use. This is the logs and monitoring. so it's take some time. Yes, it's slow, network is slow, so that's why it's taking some time. So this is the logs and monitor. You see here origin and source IP address and source user, who is the user, and destination IP address and services and account. So you can see here this is the access rule and corporate policy or your office. So just you click on this and you see all the details here. This is your details, logs information. This is 30 April this time, and source IP address this internal, and here is the net address, and this is your destination IP address, and policy. This is the management policy, management, and policy name and time. So here you see all the logs here, and the third one is fourth one is manage and settings. So here you see manage and settings also. It's take time, and when you see is a command line, so I will use command line as well here. So this is first manage and settings permission. So this is the manage and settings admin, and all users is Walter, Sol, Jace, and these all are super user in checkpoint, and this is OS password expire on 31st December 2013 and modify. So you can manage here services, your blade session, revision tabs, all are these, and you can change the password here also. This is the command line. So these are command, and what's new, if anything new in your checkpoint, then you check here. So this is second part of introduction, and now after that we configure the all policy management and target sets, how to target and add sections, title header, and preventing data loss. So we'll discuss in next video. Thank you for joining our training.